Hi, my name is Afton Porter, your fashion mentor. Welcome to Skincare Class 101. I hope you will enjoy this. When probably I was over 40, but shortly after, I had gone on a camping trip up into the Arizona mountains with some friends, and we were having a good time. And during the day, I was actually pretty cold up there. And so I had a winter coat all buckled up and I was sitting in a chair, but I was enjoying the sun on my face and on my skin, and it was warming me up. And when I was sitting there all day, later on, somebody asked me, do you have any sunscreen on? And I was like, nope, did not even think about it. I had it in my truck and I could have pulled it out, but I did not. And I actually received a pretty substantial sunburn that day. And I had to go see my dermatologist a little while later because of a spot on my nose, and pretty much made my skin feel like leather. It was very, very damaged from that one time, probably from lots of years of exposure. But that one incident is when the pink spot on my nose didn't go away, and I just had all this trauma on my skin, and it just kind of reminded me of how important. And I had started taking care of my skin after that with some frankincense and other means I was trying to take care of it. I was taking some supplements that were recommended by my dermatologist, but it just reminded me how we really need to take care of our skin. And I wanted to take a moment to welcome you to our class. Thank you for being here. I sure appreciate you. And I am excited for what we're going to teach today. Today, we're going to give you some DIY recipes. We're going to cover what happens to our skin, how to protect it, and what to put on our skin to keep it looking young as long as possible. What I love to do is I love to help women look and feel their best. And this is one way that we could have some confidence in our skin and showing up the way that we want to in our life, whether you're working, whether you're not. Our skin is going to be so, so important. So let's move forward. My question I want to ask you right now is, do you know you are beautiful? Beauty is a combination of your inner beauty, your personality, grace, charm, kindness, intelligence, and it's mixed with the outside beauty, your health, your youthfulness, and complexion. These things combined is what makes you beautiful. And I just wanted to remind you of that today before we did anything else. So basic skincare tips are just that. They are basic. We want to focus on healthy skin at any age. Whether you're 20, 40, 60, 80, we're going to want to take care of that skin. There's no time like the present to start having some healthy habits. We want to limit our sun exposure. Remember my story? That 10 and 2 is the worst time to be out in the sun. And if you absolutely have to, get some good quality sunscreen on. But I just try to avoid that time period now. I don't even want to be out in it. And we want to wash our face before we go to sleep. It's so crucial that we give our skin that rest. We get that yucky stuff that our skin picked up during the day. We're putting some good stuff on it to help our skin renew and repair and refresh. We don't want to smoke. You could do whatever you want, but that is not doing anything for your skin. We want to use natural products as much as possible, and we want to give our skin the nutrition it needs. Remember, my dermatologist recommended some supplements. Niacinamide was one of them. We take that 3 times a day during each meal to nourish my skin. That was important. Of course, getting our nutrition from our food is a really great idea. But a lot of times our food doesn't have the nutrition that it used to. And so supplementation when needed is totally fine. So let me ask you, are you in the 10% or are you in the 90%? 10% of women love their skin. And I'm hoping from some things that you learned today, you can fall in the 90% and love your skin again too. 44% of women learn their skincare routine from their mothers. So if you have daughters in your home, it's even more important that we're setting a good example, we're setting healthy habits for them so that they can continue that on. So what causes aging? We know that our DNA is programmed to make specific changes in our skin at specific times using the right products, and applied at the right time can support some of these transformations. But what we do know is that lifestyle changes and good habits are going to affect how we age. Even though we know we're going to have to start aging when our skin says it's time or our cells say it's time, but there's lifestyle things that we can do to slow that process down. We know that our skin is a living thing. It's actually the largest organ in our body, and it protects all of our internal organs. It regulates our body temperature. It helps us feel touch and heat and cold. And our skin absorbs ointments, creams, and serums, and that's why it's so important that what we're putting on our skin is clean, just like the food that we eat, because it's going to be absorbed into our body. And our skin's also water resistant. You're not going to be able to wash out all the nutrients and stuff out of your skin. So here's a picture of what your skin looks like in detail here. We have the epidermis, which is the top layer of your skin. It's paper thin, and it has the pigment, it has the skin tone, it's the protein of your skin. Now, the dermis is in the middle. It's the connective tissue. It has the blood vessels. It's the nerves and the hair follicles and the oil glands. And that makes up how well your skin holds up. The elasticity, it's the strength. And then you have the hypodermis, which is where the fat and the connective tissue and the sweat glands are as well. So, these are our enemies. We want to stay far away from the beauty enemies, okay? You guys, we have the sun. We've talked about that already in the few minutes we've been into this. Pollution. You guys, pollution is one of those external toxins that we can't avoid, but we can wash our face at night to help it get off of our skin. Stress, you guys, stress is so harmful on our bodies. It wreaks havoc on our emotional, our mental, and our physical. Okay, we need to try to do whatever we can to relieve stress. Smoking, again, comes up. It's a beauty enemy. Sudden diet changes, processed food. Okay, what we put in and on our body matters. Free radicals. Free radicals are inside of our body that come in all sorts of ways, and eating antioxidants is going to get rid of those. Free radicals is what kind of encourages cancers and other illnesses and diseases inside of our bodies. And then we have glycation, which is like age exposure to sugar. You guys, we don't want to have sugar. And so 7 look young secrets. Okay, I'm going to share. These might not be earth-shattering, but these are 7 look young secrets. Okay, 1 is we want to breathe deep in our belly, not in our chest. That's a shallow breathing. We want to breathe deep and get good oxygen flowing throughout our body. And that goes hand in hand with exercise. Okay, we want to be moving our bodies. The more youthful we feel, the better our body works, where it's going to show up in our face. We want to clean our face, right? We talked about already some reasons why we want to clean our face. We want to keep that looking fresh. Rest, you guys, importance of beauty sleep. We need to make time. We need to schedule that just like you would anything else. I know that it gets hard, it gets busy when you're working or your children or whatever your responsibilities are. You're taking care of your parents. We need to make time for rest and sleep. Nourish. Healthy diet keeps your body young inside and out. Okay, we need to have the proper nutrition that our body requires. And when we're meeting the needs of our body, it's going to show up in a good way. And you know what? If we're not meeting the requirements of our body, that's going to show up too. But it's not going to be so good. Hydration, hydration, hydration. In the Style Guide Method, which is my private group on Facebook where we talk about how we can look and feel our best, I help mamas find their personal style. We've been doing this water challenge. Also in my oils group, we've been doing it, and they've been finding a lot of good benefits to drinking water. And our skin is one of them, and there's lots of other benefits to our health as well. Protection. By putting different things on our skin, well, you probably could think of sunscreen, but even adding moisturizer, that's putting a layer of protection on our skin. Anything that you can put on your skin that's healthy is going to be a good thing. So there's clean beauty versus chemistry work. You know, there's this different type of beauty going on. And we find that chemicals in our skincare products and makeup are causing illnesses. They're interfering with our hormones, both men and women, and they accumulate inside our bodies, and they cause things like arthritis. So take a screenshot right now of this list of harmful and common ingredients in skincare and makeup products. So this list is what I want you, here's your homework. You're gonna take this list and you're gonna go compare it to your favorite makeup, to your favorite shampoo, to your favorite moisturizer, and see if any of these things are in here. If these 10 things aren't in there, you're doing pretty dang good, okay? We want to include things in our home that don't have these harsh chemicals in them. So endocrine disruptors in cosmetic or in consumer products. So these are things that we can get these endocrine disruptors and chemicals into our body, you guys. There's more than just creams and lotions, okay? BPA from canned foods. Like that's the inside lining of the canned foods. Plastic Smart PC of recycling label number 7. Okay, number 7 and number 3 are both ones you do not want to be drinking out of or eating out of. Some UV filters like sunscreens and cosmetic with some sun protection. Phthalates, plasticizers, plastic food containers, plastic wraps, like we talked about, number 3, and then fragrance. Guys, fragrance is so bad. If it's a chemical fragrance, stay away from it. My son has asthma. It completely irritates it. That's a conversation for another day, and we could have that if you send me an email at afton@aftonporter.com. All right, parabens, they're found in cosmetics. Fire retardants, they're in carpet, kids' pajamas, and furniture. If you have a few moments, I want to encourage you to watch the documentary Stink. That does a great job explaining some of these chemicals and what they can do. Okay, so Stink. I believe it's on Netflix. It could be Amazon Prime, but I think it's Netflix. We have pesticides and herbicides found in food products. Stay away from those as much as possible. Stick to buying organic in the Dirty Dozen and EWG's Clean 15. That, you know, look at those two. Those are two different things. We could have this conversation, but the Dirty Dozen are the 12 items that you for sure want to buy organic if you can at all. And then you have the Clean 15, whereas you don't need to buy those organic. They have been shown to be very low in these pesticides and herbicides. We have Lawson, which is an antibacterial product. It's in toothpaste and hand soap and cleaning cloths. PEOA is a non-stick coating. It's that, the non-stick coating on your pans and stuff. Weatherproof clothing and fast food wrappers. All right, so let's talk about skincare routine, because we talked about how your daughters are going to learn your skincare routine from you, or you learned your skincare routine from your mother. So these are some important things that we want to include in our regimen, okay? So cleanse. We need to clean our skin twice a day, morning and night, even if you don't wear makeup, guys. Okay, this is not just for the makeup wearers. We are cleaning our skin twice a day. I have been using the Orange Blossom by Young Living. I love it. I know that it's toxin free. It doesn't have those harsh chemicals in them, and it works great. I'm actually going to buy this for my teenage girl. I'm going to give this to my teenage girls, and then I want to buy, there's another line that I want to try that I'm really excited about trying. The face wash, but this is the one I've been using. This is amazing. It's been good. And you want to make sure you bring your hair off your face when you wash your face off, and you're going to use lukewarm water. And when you're washing it, and then at the end, you're going to splash your face with cold water, and that's going to help tighten your pores. Twice a week, you want to exfoliate your skin, and that's just going to help it be nice and smooth and silky. It helps remove those old cells. As we age, it gets harder for our bodies to slough those off, and so we just need a little help. Younger skin doesn't need as much help, but twice a week is good. You do not want to over exfoliate. That could be harmful, and then you want to be really careful about your skin around your eyes, and don't use body scrubs on your face. Okay, those body scrubs are fine on your skin. Your face is different. It's more delicate. Be careful. And men should also exfoliate. Okay, and I actually have a DI recipe for cleanses and toner here in a minute. At the end of this, I'll show you those are. Okay, I love the Art Toner. And this has been amazing. It's by Young Living. And so I want to get the Art face wash because I love the toner so much. But toner needs to be done every time you wash your face. You want to get the residual off of any makeup that's been left on there. And then it helps close those pores. Having bigger pores is a sign of aging. And so those are going to help close those pores where they need to be. And it also creates the appearance of toned skin. So it's just going to help an overall look of your skin. All right, so we're going to talk about restoration, and we're going to talk about a jade roller. Do you use one of these? Do you use a jade roller? When you use a jade roller, mine's pink, mine's the rose quartz. It's good for, the rose is anti-aging and calming vibes and love. Okay, if you believe in the quartz stuff. Jade has peace, wisdom, and balance. I don't care what color I have, I just want a jade roller. And you want to make sure you're not using it on with makeup on. You're going to use a nice clean face. You're going to have washed it, and you're going to have toned it, right? Or you're going to wash it, and if you were exfoliating this time, then you're going to exfoliate. Then you're going to use the toner on it. Now it's time to restore it. And Art Renewal Serum is amazing. It's so good. And so you use that, put just a little bit on it. And how you use this is you're going to go up and out. So you're going to be gently pushing the serum into your skin, and you're going to be rolling this up. Okay, we're going to take back what gravity tries to pull down, right? We're going to push this up, and you can put this in the refrigerator and keep it nice and cold until you need it. And then you're going to go up on your nose, up your forehead, and you do the same thing, up and out on your forehead. And then don't forget your neck. And just go ahead and bring that up. And so you're going to use an essential oil or a serum on your jade roller. Okay, so there's some rules with the jade roller. You're going to go up and out. You can put it in the refrigerator if you want to. It feels nice and cold and refreshing. It helps pull everything up. You can use it after you use a mask, and I will show you what kind of mask I'm talking about. And you can use it just gently and just enjoy it. It's supposed to be like a little pampering thing, okay? And don't use it with your makeup on. Don't use it without any serum. Don't be harsh with it. Be nice and gentle, and don't rush. Just make sure everything is nice and smooth in there. So we'll get to that in a little bit. Okay. After you've already done your serum on your face, you may not have used a jade roller. You can use a serum without a jade roller. You can just use your clean hands. It's now time to moisturize your skin. Now, I use Art Light Moisturizer in the morning, and then I've been using the sandalwood at night. It's a thicker, and it has the sandalwood essential oil in it, and it's just so nice and creamy, and it just makes my skin feel so much better. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so amazing. I love it. So the moisturizer, it helps with hydration. It allows the skin to function at peak performance, and it helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and protects the skin. Okay, this is one of the ways you can protect your skin, is by using a good quality moisturizer that doesn't have any of those chemicals, so you're not putting any extra gunk on your skin, right? And then the last thing, so you're going to use moisture every time you wash your face, every time you use toner. You can use moisturizer twice a day. Okay, same with the Restore. Now, after that, you can put some eye cream on your eyes. Weekly is kind of where we're at now. You could use a mask on your face. So this is the mask that I recommend. It's a sheet mask. So that means it's one piece that already has the product on it, and it has the eyes cut out, and then a breathing space for your nose, and then the mouth is cut out. And you just kind of put it on your face, and you just smooth it out. Feels so good. And then you leave it on there for 20 minutes. And when you take it off, you can wash off your face, and then just gently kind of wipe it, and then you can take the jade roller and rub it in if you want. But this is the mask that I recommend. It's an Art Beauty mask. And there's also this yummy, don't eat it, but chocolate mask. And this is also another great one. But this is when it's like a liquid one in a bowl. And you could actually mask 2, maybe 3 people with this size. And so you take a brush like this, and then you dip it in the mask, and then you put it on your face. So that's another kind of a mask. You could do that weekly. And let's see, they have all these other options here: coconut lime replenishing body butter, any kind of serums, lip balms. Those are all things that you could use and face oils. There's so many good face oils. So the essential oil that I recommend for your face is frankincense. This is one that I use every morning and night, along with myrrh and patchouli and geranium. These oils go in my little serum that I make, and that has been huge. And, you know, Young Living has a starter kit, and that's the best way to get started with oils. And it's like $165 for all these amazing oils. You get 12 5 ml oils, and in there you get lavender, which is amazing for skin healing. And then frankincense is also a #1. That's the one that you use when you really need some overall help with your skin. Frankincense is the big guy. So you have that. You have those 2 that are huge. They all work really well with stress. Those 2 are really good with the skin. Okay. So here's your recipes that I promised you. Go ahead and screenshot this. This is a DIY cleanser for your face. One, fresh fruit. Plums are really good, but you could use whatever, if you have strawberries, whatever kind of fruit wash you want to make. And then 3 tablespoons of water, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, a tablespoon of honey, and this has 2 to 3 drops of lavender, which is in the starter kit. So we're going to place the fruit into small pieces. You're going to cut it and place it in a small pan with the water, the cider vinegar, and the honey. And you're going to bring that to a boil for 10 minutes, and then you're going to blend that in the food processor or a blender and allow that to cool before you put the oils in, because if you add the oils in hot, it actually will damage the molecules of the essential oil. And so you'll want to add that in after it's cooled, and then apply that to your face and gently massage it, and then rinse. And anything extra you can save for later, but it's only good like 3 or 4 days. After a week, it starts growing mold on it. Even if you can't see it, there's going to be mold on there, and that's not safe or healthy for us. And we're trying to make it, if we're going to make our own cleaner, we want to use things that are going to be safe, right? So don't use things after a week. Here is your DIY toner. We have 2 recipes. Both of these are great. Recipe number 1 is 1 cup water, 1/2 cup of witch hazel, 10 drops of pine essential oil, 8 drops of rosemary essential oil, 4 drops of lavender. And in here, you're going to pour it in a clean bottle. You're going to shake it up, and you're going to apply it to a cotton ball or a cotton cloth. So I like these. I like to use these for my toner, and they work lovely. And recipe number 2 is 1 cup water, 2 cucumber slices, 1/2 cup of witch hazel, 1 teaspoon lemon juice, and then 3 drops of lemon. And here we're going to combine the witch hazel, the lemon juice, and cucumber, and we're going to let that sit in the fridge for 24 hours. And then we're going to remove the cucumber, add the essential oils, and then shake that really well before use. Okay, here is our DIY face lotion. So it's kind of in the order. We're going to cleanse, or we're going to tone, and then we're going to moisturize. So 1 cup of aloe vera, 1/2 cup coconut oil, 10 drops of chosen essential oils. I would recommend lavender, rose, and sandalwood. Those are excellent for your face to put on at night. And you're just going to whisk these all together and put them in a bottle and use those. Okay, so I want you to get these great skin products in your hands, and I want you to use my referral link. When you shop on Instagram and you're watching your people in the Insta stories and you swipe up, you are actually using their link. And so that's what I would love for you to do with me. And if you do use my link, I will be notified, but you could also send me a message. But I will send you these 3 little samples. I have these samples. One is a shave oil, one is an Art Intense moisturizer, and then a coconut lime. So I will mail these to you. And then I will also send you a $25 Amazon gift card. So let me know if you have any questions. In your kit, you get this beautiful, gorgeous, if you get the Desert Mist Premium Starter Kit, that's what you get, the samples and the gift card if you get a premium starter kit. So this is the best way to get started is with the oils. So you can use all of these to help you basically have a wellness toolkit, which includes your skin with the lavender and the frankincense. And then it also comes with some peppermint, lemon, citrus, fresh, thieves. Raven is for like your chest. Digize for digestive issues, Hanaway for muscle aches, yeah, stress away. Valor is actually a really great one for helping give you courage, peace, and calming. And then it also comes with some samples of our antioxidant drink, Ningxia Red, which is amazing, and then lavender. So those are the 12 5 ml oils. And then the diffuser that you get, it's $165 for the wholesale price. And then it's priced 50% off the wholesale price. So I will go ahead and send you these 3 samples to the first 3 people that order a premium starter kit through me, and then a $25 gift card back to you from Amazon. So let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to answer that. But in addition, what I would recommend to you so that you can start on your healthy skin journey, right? I just feel like my skin has been so much better since using the oils and then using the face cream. And I just commend you for doing something for yourself, for putting yourself as a priority. Because I know as women, we just kind of put other people first, or, our children, our husbands, our work, like we aren't taking the time and the finances to put them towards us. That's going to help us feel better. And actually, when we do, we're able to step out into the world and looking and feeling our best with confidence, and we're able to show up better for them. And it's actually a gift for you and for them. And I would totally say, if you need to start off with your skincare, we want to start with something to wash your face. So I'm going to give you 2 options. There's a bar of soap called Charcoal Bar Soap. It's an amazing bar soap. It pulls up, like, the way that it works, it cleans really well. But I would recommend that you either get the Orange Blossom if you feel like you have oily skin, or get the Art face wash. So I would pick one of those 2. If that doesn't seem right, then get the Charcoal Bar Soap, and that's an all over bar soap, but you can use it for your face. A lot of people will just use it on their face. I use the face wash, but that's what I would recommend. But if you feel like you just want to try the bar soap and see how that goes, you can do that. All right. I can't wait to get to meet you when you order your premium starter kit and you grab your kit, you grab your face wash, then I'll be notified. And we have some really great Facebook groups that are private, that are only for people who sign up with someone from my team. And I want to get you in there. We offer lots of education. I will do a Zoom call with you when your kit comes in, and I will teach you how to use all of these oils. It's amazing what all of these things can do and how they can help you. And that is all for another time where we could go through all of those. But if you have any questions, I would love to answer those. Send me a message. But I can go through anything that you would like about the kit, and I'm so excited for you to get started. I hope you have a wonderful time, and I can't wait to hear from you.